guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's a bit noisy in here because can you hear the builders outside there rebuilding our front porch? But yes, good morning, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. I am just getting ready for the day. Well, I'm ready for the day. Wow, this is shrunk in the wash. Is this shrunk? What is this? Oh, I thought this was my Lululemon jacket, which is too big for me a little bit. This isn't, this is from Glow Mode. This actually fits better than the Lululemon one, which, like I said, is a bit too big for me really. I got that one from Cheshire Oaks and it was like 2 sizes too big, but I decided to just go for it anyway. And it is, obviously, it fits me, but it's just not fitted like this top is, which I find a bit more flattering. But anyway, we are heading off this morning to go and play golf. Well, I'm not going to go play. Essentially, if you're new to my channel, firstly, hello and welcome. I'm Freya. My boyfriend Tom has recently taken up golf and he has become obsessed with it. And do you know what? It's a hobby that I am kind of on board with, to be honest with you. On the odd occasion, I'll come around with him. I'm not the best player, I play for fun. I'm also a shy player. So the thing with golf is, you know, like if someone's behind you and you need to let them play through, or if we catch up and we need to play through, the thought of playing in front of people, I just can't do it. So yeah, I'm a bit of a shy player and we are looking to move golf clubs from where we've been pretty much since Tom picked up this hobby, so for a while now. And we've always tied it in with taking Barney with us. Seeing as though we're out for like 3 to 4 hours, we tie it in with a bit of a dog walk. He's very well behaved. Like if it's quiet, we let him have a bit of a run around alongside us, but he's super well behaved, like really good recall. He usually just, without even needing to ask him, he just stays next to the bag. And yeah, you've seen little clips of us here and there going playing golf and taking Barney. So that's vital for us. If it wasn't for that, if I couldn't take Barney, I wouldn't be interested in continuing golf, quite frankly, because it is a time-consuming sport. The thought of being out for that long in the fresh air, like Barney absolutely in his element, he loves it. But the thought of doing all of that and then having to get home and then having to take him for like an hour or two's walk, it's too much time. And he loves it. He loves coming around with us. So anyway, we have been taking him every single day. Loads of, like, the captains love him. They always say hello to him. Other players love him. The people in the golf shop love him and always say, is Barney here today? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's super chilled and friendly, dog friendly. However, we had a complaint. Someone wrote a complaint about us taking him. So then we've had an email, a stern email to say, and just a reminder, no dogs allowed. And it's like, everyone loves him there. It's taken one Karen to file a complaint, and we've tried to argue, we've tried to not argue it, but hear them out and understand that we've been taking Barney always, and everyone loves him. The captains love him. They always say hello, the female captain, male captain, and they don't seem to be having it. And they've said, well, this one person emailing has seemed pretty stern with it, so we're going to move clubs because yeah, it just didn't feel right for us to stay there if we can't take Barney. And you know, we have, like, Tom plays at least 3 times a week, if not 4 or 5, and it just feels like a real shame to stay there. And Tom has played that course a lot now, so he's also happy to move. And we've called up a couple of courses, sort of 5-10 minutes from that one, and they've been absolutely fine with us taking Barney. They've said, yeah, no problem. We've got a few that come around as long as they're well behaved and, you know, fine. So they're a bit more expensive, but what we're going to do is we are going to have a play at one course today, and then I think Tom's going to go to the other one at some point, maybe next week, but they're having their greens repaired or something at the minute, but so maybe in a couple of weeks he'll go to that one before he decides which one to become a member at. Although the one that we're going to today, I think actually has a bit of a waiting list, So if we like that one, we'll just have to play per round until we're added to the list. Yeah, that can get a bit pricey. But like I said, I'm a shy player. So today, as Tom is just there to test the waters and see if he likes the course, I've said I will go and get my step count in, go for a walk, but not actually play today. So yeah, I'm kind of in just like little flared yoga leggings, yoga top, and comfy, but suitable for a little bit of a dog walk. So that's what we're going to do at some point this morning. It's beautiful blue skies at the moment, so fingers crossed it stays that way. I do think a little bit of a drizzle is on the way later on in the afternoon, so I was thinking about maybe taking a trip to IKEA, possibly. Do we go to IKEA, or do we go to, there's another retail complex where there's shops like Next, M&S, Homesense. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see where the day takes us, but for now I just wanted to introduce this video. It's a bit of a lengthy intro, but welcome back. I hope everybody is doing really well and thriving, surviving, whichever one you are. Sending love and well wishes your way, and hoping that at least during the duration of this video I will just bring a bit of happiness, comfort, coziness to your day today. So without further ado, let's get on the road, play a bit of golf, maybe head to the shops and enjoy spending the day together. Perfume of the day. What are we gonna wear today? I think I'm gonna go in with this one from Jo Malone. I often, like on the daily, wear a Jo Malone perfume because I have like so gratefully been gifted so many over the years, and because I've got quite a bit of a collection, I don't get through them very quick. Obviously I've had all of these, for some of them for years, because there's so many to like flip between them all. Yeah, I don't run out of them really quickly. So this one's really nice. This was a limited edition with Paddington Bear, I think. Oh, I just breathed it in there. In orange marmalade. So it's because of the orange, it's very citrusy and zesty and good for summer, but orange marmalade, it is quite, there's a bit of an element of a warmth, sweetness to it, and yeah, it's really nice. One of my favourites from Jo Malone. I'd say one of my favourites, but my actual favourites are top 3. Let me get them out and show you. Can you hear the builders? Lemon Tonka for evenings and winter. Most and Cardamom for summer evenings and honestly all year round. And then this one for all of summer. Basil and Neroli. It's a classic. I've actually got a small one of Basil and Neroli, and it's nearly out because I tend to take that one away with me if I'm traveling anywhere, with it being a smaller size. It's really handy. So they are my actual top 3, in case you're interested.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh,
Okay, hello guys, we're back home. I've just come back upstairs because they are still busy drilling away downstairs and it is a bit noisy. Well, I say downstairs, outside but downstairs. I've got a couple of parcels that I just came home to from Amazon, which I thought I'd open before we head back out. And I have decided, I think I'm going to do IKEA next time. And maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to, there's some bits from Next that I want to get, well, and also I just want to have a look because apparently they've got all of their autumny bits in, and Next tend to do autumn quite well, and just got to get on it early with these places because they do sell out quick. I don't put anything out just yet. I will say that, I don't decorate just yet. That is a bit too eager beaver for me. I got a couple of bits, and okay, this, I knew this would be this. This first one, stick with me here. I saw on, I was having a flick through a book, what is it called? The Art of Home. I've got the coffee table book. I feel like it was brought out only last year maybe, and it's such a lovely book to have a flick through. I'll leave that book below. I'll leave a link to my Amazon storefront if ever you want to have a look back at anything that I buy off Amazon, like all of my favorite coffee table books from there, all of my like nail products. I actually filmed me doing my nails the other day, so I'll include those clips here. So this is my little nail kit that I have with my LED lamp. This is a bit of a before of my nails. I use the Miley Prep and Polish white, like with lint wipes, and then I actually went in with 1 coat of tiramisu for 2 and 2 coats of Put It In Neutral, and I also used Funny Bunny with a little brush as well as the top coat and base coat, of course, from OPI gel as well, to yeah, I used Funny Bunny to create little kind of polka dots, and this is how they turned out. I just always finish with some cuticle oil as well to hydrate the cuticles. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's kind of like a brief overview of how I do my nails. I will, like I said, have everything linked on my Amazon storefront in the beauty section. I've got books, homeware, fashion. And anyway, I was having a flick through that book, The Art of Home. They'd photographed a black office, and it felt very gentleman's office vibes. And I know I keep talking about wanting to restyle and redo up Tom's office space and wardrobe space that he has on the top floor. It's quite a small, like it's a loft, so it is quite like sort of low ceilings, and there's lots of like piece of furniture, so I feel like we need to strip it back, get rid of some of the like older IKEA furniture that has come from like the previous house that it just doesn't really fit the space. Have a bit of a rejig and style up the space a bit nicer. So I bought a couple of little bits for doing that, and I saw this image in this book. I'll try and find a Pinterest image similar, but or in fact I might even take a photo of that image that I've seen in the book and pop it on screen so you know exactly which one I'm talking about. And Tom's got, that he's just picked up over the years, lots of little matchboxes. And there was like a display bowl with loads of different mismatched matchboxes, and I really liked it. I thought, oh, that's like a little styling piece on a coffee table. He, every once in a while, will burn incense up there as well, so to actually be able to use the matches. Well, in and amongst those ones, I also picked up this set, which comes like so, and it comes with these plain boxes. They are empty though, so you don't actually get matches with these, or a little match lighter, which is a bit annoying. These are just for show, I guess, but you could always just buy a cheap matchbox, say from like Home Bargains, that are like mini matches, and cut off the scratch pad and just attach it to it, and then actually pop the matches inside. But this one comes with a box, sorry, a set of 5, is it, or 6 of these boxes, and then these kind of like vintage looking stickers. There's quite a few of them, so you could put one on each side that just kind of give it a more like vintage rustic look. So they had loads of different ones from about £3, so I will again link that to my Amazon storefront and leave that linked below. So I bought that, and then what else did I get? Oh, I also got a couple of books, I think. I love a new book. So this is also, both of these were inspired by books that I'd seen styled up within that book as well. So that's another way that I get an inspiration for which coffee table books to buy, is through coffee table books themselves. I'll see which ones they've used for styling and have a look at the books. So like for instance this one's called Nicole Hollis Curated Interiors. And if you are interested, the cover itself is plain black with the embossed title on both the spine and the front. And then that's what the paper cover looks like. And then inside, I'll just give you a flick through of some of the images you can expect. That sofa looks so comfy. Loads of different imagery. Books like this, interiors books with lots of imagery, I love to have a flick through for inspiration, and quite often I will like bookmark them or take a photo of something that I like the look of and maybe add it to my Pinterest. I have a Pinterest. I don't advertise it as something to like follow me on, but you're more than welcome to. I have lots of different mood boards for when we were doing up this house, and sort of like inspiration per room. That's how I kind of did it. And then I have a couple of other boards as well. I don't know if they're private or public, but things like Christmas inspo, yeah, seasonal decor, all sorts, fashion, nails. Okay, and then this was the other book that I again saw styled up within the Art of Home coffee table book. And it's called West, the American Cowboy. And I know this whole Western thing is a bit of a trend lately, but obviously it's just a monochromatic cover, so very simple and very easy to style up. And it's quite big. Both of these are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. And yeah, it's just got a simple cover. Again, that's what the paper cover is, but on the inside, this one is also black with the silver writing. And this just makes me, who's watched Yellowstone, we only started the series, we need to actually get stuck into it, but this is making me want to go to take a trip to Texas. I've always said I'd love to go and visit like a ranch or do a bit of a road trip, American road trip with Tom. I know we went to New York this year, but I'd quite like to go a bit more rural. These sort of books as well, with that sort of imagery. In fact, is it all black and white? Yeah, it's all black and white, this one. It's quite nice to be able to find an image that you like the look of, and you could just have it sat out open on like a console table or something. Quite often I will do that with my books as well. So anyway, a couple of random bits from Amazon there, but let's head on out to the shops now. I might grab a coffee whilst we go, have a little coffee for the road. And I really want specifically from Next to find the little pumpkin potpourri. I just think they look so nice, and the fact that they smell good too. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they smell nice. So I'm on the hunt for that. And then I also want to take a trip to Homesense, because I feel like with Homesense, it's one of those things, it's not even necessarily about the buying at Homesense. You know, I could go to Homesense and not buy anything but still have really enjoyed my trip. And quite often I will go in there not even looking for anything specific. It's more about like the thrill of the treasure hunt, and the regular visits help that. If you've got a Homesense local to you, you're lucky, because I know some places just have TK Maxx's, and I do feel like Homesenses are just that little bit better. So yeah, we've got a complex not too far from us that has a Homesense and a TK Maxx. So I always like to go into Homesense first and then have a little browse in TK Maxx as well. So that's the plan. Next, Homesense, they're the main two that I want to head to today. And if I pick anything up, I'm sure I probably will, I will show you when we get home what I did decide to purchase. Let's start with Homesense first and foremost. As soon as I saw these cushions, they were right at the start of the shop, and I knew I was going to be in for a good shopping trip. Around about the $12.99 plus. I thought this one was smaller, but $19.99, a bit more expensive. I have actually already got that one though from last year. They've also got some nice throws, loads of neutral gorgeous pumpkins. However, I do feel like I'm on a bit of a shopping ban for pumpkins themselves, because I have got a lot. They have obviously all the Halloween bits as well. Love that wooden chopping board for in the kitchen. Speaking of kitchen, had a quick look at the mug section, and they had some beautiful options for both autumn and Halloween. This is the candle that I got last year and I'm obsessed with. I've kept it from last year, but they had loads in store. I think they've got some online as well, so I'll leave them linked in the description box below. Otherwise, loads of other new bits that I've seen, like napkin rings, loads more wreaths. They always have such a good selection. And also lots of new 2026 diaries, journals, calendar notebooks. So yeah, well worth stocking up to maybe start your Christmas shopping. I can't believe I'm saying Christmas already, but they always make a really good gift idea. Then across the road to Next, I saw the potpourri that I was after, if you saw in that display bowl there on that dining table. So I was able to smell it and it smells lovely. And then of course I had a look at all of the other new neutral pumpkins and autumn bits. They've got lots of colourful bits as well with the deep rust, the orange. They've even got some Halloween bits out already as well. As you can tell with the switch up of the hair, it is slick back hair today. It's actually a brand new day. It's the next day and I thought I would show you the bits that I bought yesterday. I've just realised that piece of hair's sticking out, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, it's hair wash day today, so I will do that tonight. We're just having a chill day today. Tom's just popped out for a run. We went for a nice walk this morning and we went over to Wilmslow. We had some breakfast at a new to us, new place called Konak, I think it was called. Tom had like a Turkish breakfast. I had like a cheese and ham croissant. And then we went via our faves at Buzzy Bee Bakery. I love them. I've already had a little bit of my treat that we picked up. This is Tom's. He always goes for a brookie, which is essentially like a brownie wrapped in a cookie, and he always gets the Kinder. Although they have switched out. It used to be the cookie dough was chocolate as well, and they said cost of cocoa powder is apparently too much. They've stopped doing that now, so it's just lots of chocolate within it, but the actual cookie dough itself is just like regular. And then I went for a Malteser. You can see the layers of Malteser in there, and white chocolate brownie. So I gave a section off the end to Tom, and then I've just had a couple of little nibbles. But yeah, that'll be our dessert for later on. And then we also went to the butcher's. Tom's going to do a steak. We've got some potato fries that we're going to cook up as well. That was another thing when we saw in this restaurant we went for breakfast. There was just looking for my tripod, here it is. There was someone had ordered some sweet potato fries and they looked so good. So when Tom said he fancied steak tonight, I was like, oh, can we have sweet potato fries with it? So we've got that, and we've got some broccoli, some corn, and I think that's it. So anyway, yeah, let me just set my little tripod up for a second, and can you see the bags down there of a couple of bits that I picked up from the shops yesterday? Only one thing. Oh, I could do with a coffee. Oh, did you hear my hip click then? I could do with just getting a cozy cup of something right now. I'll do that after I've shown you these bits. I also wanted to mention we started last night on TV a new series which is quite good on Netflix called Untamed, and it says there's another season coming as well, so we were like, let's put that on, see how we go. And it's a kind of like crime thriller set in Yosemite, set in a gorgeous setting. Honestly, I put it on mostly for that. And yeah, it's got a really good storyline. We're yet to kind of delve into the, well, we are into the crime, but it's yet to conclude. So I don't know how the ending's going to be, but so far we have been loving it. and it's got Eric Banner in it, if you know him. What did I used to watch with him in it? Was it True Blood? Was he in True Blood? Did anyone watch that, like, vampire series? It was really good. It was quite gory. I remember it being quite graphic, but I used to watch that years and years ago with my mum, I remember. So, gosh, a long time ago. Anyway, quite a successful trip at Homesense. I only got the one thing at Next, and it was the pumpkin potpourri that I wanted to get my hands on. And they had a set out on display as well. So it's in the scent Pumpkin Ginger Chai. And I just loved how, like, they're kind of like a natural woven, simple, also different sized pumpkins that this set out in a bowl. Probably one of these bowls that I like to have up here. Can you see this one over there? And then Homesense, the first thing that I saw when I went into the shop was this gorgeous bolster cushion, and it went straight in my basket. There were quite a few of them as well. I've not seen them online yet, but by the time I'm uploading this video, they might be. I'll try and link my top kind of autumn Halloween picks that are available online on TK Maxx. I know they've got the pumpkin candle with the golden retriever on with the little Halloween costume, if you remember that from last year. So I'll try and link that if that's still available. But yeah, this cushion, nice big bolster. I'm thinking about switching out our bedding this year for autumn, not to like a super autumnal bedding, but more so like maybe a nice linen fabric or something. Switching out the cushions, and I thought we could add this nice big bolster on. It's got a rusty burnt orange on one side and then like a pumpkin kind of illustration on the other. It'd also look nice on the sofa, but yeah, I've got plenty of cushions for the sofa, so I feel like that one would be nice on our bed. I've got a cozy blanket. I tend to get a nice new seasonal blanket every year for Barney's bed, and he currently, this is a regular occurrence for him, he's not even in his bed, he's lying next to his bed. But this blanket here, I will switch out for, like I said, some kind of seasonal cozy pattern. And I saw this one, it's quite big, this one though. It might even be too big, well, it's never gonna be too big for his bed, but as in, it could be a nice cozy one from the sofa, this one instead. But yeah, it's just neutral, simple, with little pumpkin illustrations on, like little line drawings and leaves. Really nice pattern. There was no price on it, but when I took it to the till, I think he said it was $16.99, $14.99, I can't remember, one of those. But yeah, nice and cozy and soft, that one. And then I did find another throw. I'm gonna have a switch out. This one needs to go in the bin. It's so stained and so old. It's from Zara Home and it's one of my favorites, but no matter how many times I wash it and have used stain remover on the stains, it's looking a bit old and shabby now, so I'm reluctant to, but it is time to say goodbye to that blanket. And I saw this cream kind of textured blanket for $24.99. It's from the Jeff Banks Paula Maison range. This one's a nice decorative one, I would say, and good again for all year round, not just for autumn, that one. This is an autumn find that I saw and absolutely loved from the kitchen section. I think I remember getting something similar to this last year, and this is my problem, you see. I see things now and I'm like, oh, I love that. But I'm like, have I seen it before and have I bought it before? I'll never know until I get out my autumn decorations. But it's $12.99. I thought a good little display board, and I loved the colour of it. It's like a nice dark wood with the metal detailing here on the top. I don't know if I would actually use it, maybe as a server platter, but as a chopping board, probably not. I also saw this candle and I loved this. They had two. They had an orange one with this metal design that said the scent, which I think was heirloom pumpkin, and then this one is pumpkin spice, and this one, obviously the other one was orange. This one's in more of like a greeny coloured jar. Smells so good. Quite spicy, I would say. This has got a lot of like allspice in it, nutmeg kind of smell, and not too, I wouldn't say it's too sickly or overpowering, which sometimes pumpkin scents are. This one's definitely more spicy. $10.99, that one. And the green also works better in our kitchen compared to the orange, with our island being green. And then last but not least, I saw these and I thought I'd grab these for Barney. He's got a couple of stock-ups of some pumpkin-y spooky treats, and this being one of them from Rosewood. It's the Spirit and Spook Halloween treats with chicken, pumpkin and apple cookies. No added colours or flavours, made with real meat, high in protein, no rawhide or anything like that. So a nice little treat for him. So that's everything that I picked up from the shops yesterday. I think I'm going to actually, whilst Tom is on a run, because we're not, oh no, we are planning on going out later. I was going to say because we're not planning on going out later, maybe have a shower and wash my hair now, but we're actually going to go to the driving range this evening. Tom's after a new golf club, so he's booked in for like a fitting to have a new driver fit and decide which one he wants, because he doesn't own a driver. He usually just use 3 woods. This is boring if you're not a golfer or not into golf at all. And I said I wouldn't mind coming with him and maybe going to the driving range for a bit this evening. So I think we're going to go to the Trafford Centre one. There's a big one there called, it's a big American golf, so they've got a big shop for loads of different clubs that you can shop from. So that is our opening plan. So I won't yet de-make up and take my hair out. I'll just pop on some more hairspray and fix this. Maybe even do a centre part and redo my ponytail. Oh, and I've lost a nail already. This must have been the shortest lasting nails I've ever done. It never usually, they don't chip or anything. In fact, none of the rest of them are. I must have just not done that one properly or not prepped it properly. So I'm just going to redo that nail. And then we will have our nice steak and chips dinner, and then head off for a little cute date night at the Trafford Centre. So that's going to be it for today. I don't want to vlog tonight. It's nice to just do date nights, just the 2 of us, you know, and not bring out a camera. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless. Do let me know by giving me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more, and I will hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.